They tried to evict my 82-year-old grandpa over 5 chickens, called the cops, filed fake papers, even shoved him in front of neighbors. But here's the part they didn't see coming. Every cop they called, they work for me. I'm the damn chief of police. Grandpa's name is Walter Harlan, war vet, Vietnam. Lives in a little one-story home in a quiet cul-de-sac in a place we now call Maple Ridge. He's got 5 chickens: justice, liberty, freedom, hope, and peace. Don't laugh. Each one meant something to him. After Grandma passed, they were his company, his therapy, his damn family. Enter Karen Whitley, newly elected HOA president. Blonde, designer, everything, voice like nails on glass. She won the HOA board using tricks so shady, I half thought she belonged in a Vegas casino. Claimed Grandpa violated Section 47.3, no livestock allowed. But that rule? It only bans over 50 chickens. Karen twisted it, weaponized it. I knew she was coming for him. I'd even sketched out a plan, Operation Chicken Justice. I took a temporary assignment in San Francisco, just far enough away for her to think I was out of the picture. But every call she made, every move, my guys logged it. I had cameras on the coop, Mike in the bushes, and Rodriguez, my best patrol officer, feeding me live updates. So yeah, I baited her. Grandpa didn't even read the warning letters. He's forgetful. Stacks his mail on the kitchen counter like it's a jigsaw puzzle. Karen took that as her green light. A week ago, while I was listening to a budget meeting drone on, Rodriguez texted, "Chief, Karen's at your grandpa's, with 6 people, fake lawyer included." I left the mayor mid-sentence. On the drive back, my heart was punching the steering wheel, not just from anger, but from guilt. Was I using my badge for revenge? Maybe. But what else do you do when your own family's under attack? By the time I got there, Karen had already staged her little theater. She called 911. Again, claimed Grandpa was being aggressive. Said the chickens were public health risks. Claimed she had legal authority to remove them. What she didn't know was Officer Davis had his body cam on. Rodriguez was recording on his own phone. And Susan Morrison, God bless that woman, was filming everything from her rose garden next door. Susan caught it all. Karen pushing Grandpa. Her fake lawyer shouting legal codes that don't exist. One of the muscle guys shoving Grandpa backward. He caught himself on the fence. You ever seen an 82-year-old man stumble and try to hide the pain so his granddaughter won't get scared? You never forget that image. And speaking of his granddaughter, my niece Emma, she was right there, clutching the tiniest chicken, Peace, in her little arms. Karen snatched the chick right out of her hands. Emma screamed. That's when Freedom, the brown hen, launched herself beak first into Karen's designer blouse. Everyone gasped. Karen screamed. But what fell out of her coat pocket made my stomach flip. A damn wire. I hadn't planted that one. Turns out, Rodriguez had gone behind my back, with FBI approval. He'd been tracking Karen for weeks. Not just her, but the whole damn HOA. She wasn't just trying to evict Grandpa. She was part of a multi-state scheme to force elderly folks out of high-value homes, flip the properties to shell companies, and launder money. The real boss? A guy named Goldstein, ex-con, and his international backers. Real cold-blooded types. Still, Karen thought she was winning. She held an emergency HOA meeting that night, tried to push through a vote to seize Grandpa's property. David Ellison, the HOA accountant, showed up, shaking, pale, handed me a flash drive with emails, bank transfers, and a list of names, all elderly, all targeted. At 10 p.m., Karen came back with more people. She banged on Grandpa's door, waving forged eviction papers, said he had 1 hour to leave or be forcibly removed. That's when Walter looked at her, dead in the eyes, and said, "I need to call my grandson." Karen laughed. "You think that matters? He's in San Francisco." That's when I stepped into the porch light. Full uniform, badge gleaming. "Was I?" I said. "Or did I just want you to think that?" Karen's face went pale. Her little army started backing up. Bradley, the fake lawyer, ran straight into Officer Patterson, who had been waiting in the dark. "You set me up," Karen hissed. "No, Karen," I said, real quiet. "You set yourself up. We just hit record." She didn't go quietly. She smiled that creepy HOA smile, leaned in close and whispered, "Check your Grandpa's mailbox." Inside, photos of Grandpa's house marked with red X's. A note, "Sign over the deed or lose everything." Midnight. That was her real play. What do you do when the HOA's just a mask for organized crime? When your neighborhood's the front line in something way bigger than chicken complaints? You fight, and you fight smart. So, who was really in the wrong here?